We've had something of a love-hate relationship with the Giant Trance over the years. We adored the old 26-inch wheel version, but never saw eye to eye with the 27.5-inch wheel model that followed. Mostly we blamed the Maestro suspension feel, too mushy and wallowy under power and when loading up the bike, but lacking grip and sensitivity off the top. For 2017, Giant has completely reworked the Maestro system and transformed the ride in the process. The big breakthrough comes with the adoption of a new trunnion mount shock. This mounting system, found on the Trek Remedy for the last few years, eliminates the old shock eyelet and replaces it with two bolts that screw directly into the air can. Not only does this create a stiffer mounting point, it effectively reduces the eye-to-eye length, giving manufacturers the chance to run a longer stroke shock in the same amount of space, or simply package the suspension in a tighter area. In turn, that should allow the damping to work with greater precision and consistency. With a longer stroke shock and lower leverage ratio that better suits the stronger negative spring of the RockShox Super Deluxe RC3 shock, the end result is loads more traction and grip, and yet pump through a compression, rail a berm, or land a drop, and the suspension doesn't just collapse beneath you. It feels taut under power, and the whole chassis tracks truer thanks to that trunnion mount again, allied to a new composite rocker link. Giant has also trimmed and tugged at the geometry. The bottom bracket is 5mm lower, the reach has grown 10mm, and the chainstays have shrunk by 5mm. Marginal gains, but definitely a step in the right direction. It's a shame the same can't be said for the bolt-on bits, like the bar and stem, which still feel outdated. The biggest problem with the Trance is the seat tube angle. Because it reclines considerably from its midway point, your seated climbing position is quite rearward, and it's not helped by the layback on the in-house Contact SL Switch R dropper post. So on loose or technical climbs, it can be tricky to maintain traction and keep the steering from wandering. For the most part though, the new Trance feels like a big step forward, and we can see it being a serious competitor in the trail bike segment this year.